Grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you, 'cause real women don't bitch. No, real women don't. 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 Real women don't bitch.
Hey, thank you for joining me on the Real Women Don't Bitch podcast. This is your proud host, August Crenshaw, aka Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. I am the #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs because building mental muscle is necessary in order to implement successful business strategies. This show has been created for the woman who is not excuse-driven and needs help building a profitable business. I will be interviewing women from various fields who are willing to break the silence on struggles that specifically affect female entrepreneurs. Welcome to a show where I and guest speakers from time to time share our methods that help us beast our business no matter what is going on in our lives. Whether you are an online or brick and mortar business owner, this show is for you. We will hit every angle, personal, professional, and spiritual. Why? Because on any given day, you get hit with shit from a scenario involving one, more, or perhaps all of the above. It all impacts you and your mindset towards your business. I have made it my personal mission to provide a space where we dive deep into the BS we face on a day-to-day basis. Hey, what's going on, beautiful ladies? Good morning. Oh, I'm kind of in a mode for fussing. I don't know. I don't think it's going to come out that way, but I recognized something and I talked about it on social media the other day. And of course, I had to bring it to the podcast. And rather than play the recording, I said, let me, condense the message because I was all over the place. And y'all know how I get sometimes when I just get to ranting about everything. But here we are. And I keep talking about marketing your business, showing up. I want you to still get paid, get your money that you're supposed to receive. And well, I noticed that there is a particular industry, at least with the ones that I am connected to, that is not shining in a moment like right now. And you should be, which means that we're going to have a controversial conversation about COVID-19. And so for me, I haven't really talked about this because I really just don't want to give it any more time and attention that it deserves. I am personally tired of seeing coronavirus, COVID-19, Rona, the Ro-Ro, because you guys know we have went there and given this baby some different names. Because it's already on social media enough. And I even had a bout out with somebody on YouTube all because I made a comment and they didn't like my comment. And then they basically told me that God watches over babies and fools. So even though you don't deserve anything good in your life, since, but God still got you covered, even though you're not the young, but you're definitely the fool. I'm like, damn. I didn't like what I heard, but I also know that what that individual said was highly rooted in fear, because fear breeds contempt, fear breeds anger and all of that other stuff. So anyway, I did give him a little taste of something back, though. I can't lie. I basically told him he didn't read my comment. He should have took his time. It told him a lot about his character for him to, insult me the way that he did instead of asking questions and getting clarity on what I said. I said, but hey, it's okay. I'll take that fool and I'll match you a dumbass, so. And then put a bunch of laughing faces. He never responded. I think he gets the gist of what kind of person he's arguing with. So anyway, this whole thing, everybody may not agree with me. And you may be wondering where I stand, but let me tell you where August Crenshaw stands. August Crenshaw stands on the side with what most people are calling conspiracy theorists. There are two things to understand. I do realize that people are dying. I do. Okay. However, let's just be real. I don't believe they're dying because some crazy contagious ass disease came all the way from China. Okay. And I'm not going to sit here and blame Trump and his inability to lead because he's one damn man. He's doing exactly what is desired of him. He's a weird person.
You know, I never thought he was that weird till he got in office. I mean, I knew he was different, but damn, you know, he's definitely special. He rode the short bus with the tinted windows. But there's a master plan, and you guys never get to see who's actually pulling the strings. That's number one. We know better by now, don't we? But anyway, 5G really is causing all of this stuff. And we are being exposed to such high levels of radiation. And before you stop listening to this podcast, just pick up your damn iPhone. I'm sure it's on your Samsung and all of that other stuff too, but I don't know how they covered their ass. But just pick up your iPhone. Go to the settings. And yes, I'm going to get back to marketing. Go to the settings and look where it, under general, and then go to, legal terms or whatever they call it. And you're going to see how they explain that device should never be held on your ear or your face, that you should use the headphones that come with it. And the reason is because it releases what they say is an allowable amount of radiation. First of all, radiation is not good for us, period. There is no allowable amount. Okay. I'll get chemo. I'll get cancer and get chemo if that's what I want. So that's number one. Many of you that are experiencing trouble with your internet right now, that's because they're having to slow down 4G in order to be able to install 5G. And so the effects are those things that are very common to what they're saying are the symptoms for COVID. Please understand that whenever something foreign comes into your body has its own natural defenses. It builds up its own immunities. And when they created vaccines, we already know that them giving vaccines was nothing more than them giving you what they considered to be a reasonably low enough amount of the disease for your body to identify it and to develop its own antibodies and then protect you from it. So what's happening is the people that have been exposed to radiation have weak and suppressed immune systems. And so when they go into these facilities and they get these vaccines, people are going through ICU and damn near dying because their body is not, when you go get a vaccine, you are usually in a perfectly healthy state as an infant. And if you're breastfed and your mother still lets you get vaccines, you're carrying her immunities. So when you go get a vaccine, you're usually healthy. But when you go get this one, you are already sick and your body is already fighting on its own. So yeah, I'm saying that they're killing people. Yes, I'm saying that I believe in population control. And yes, I'm saying that I'm not going to make this a 45-minute podcast because I will really, really go there with you all. But let's switch this back to marketing. I know that there are a lot of shamans, healers, energy working gurus out there. And I just want to know why they ain't opening up their mouth. And I ain't talking about the big wigs because a lot of them, they bought too. But many of you all are connected to me and you do energy work. And at a time like right now, if you were having a hard time knowing what to market about, even if you don't agree with the whole thing with 5G and none of that stuff, people are researching it. They are looking it up. So what you going to teach them and tell them about what they can do in order to take care of themselves? The only reason why I know the little bit that I do know in regards to energy work and crystals is because a couple of years ago, I did take Reiki 1. Which means that there are several crystals that I already have that happen to, like pyrite, aka fool's gold. Guess what is good? It shields against negative energy, environmental pollutants. Okay? Wait a minute. I already have smoky quartz. That it also neutralizes negative energy. It protects against radiation and electromagnetic smog. And I can go down through this list because I've got me about maybe a good 16 to 20 crystals. Yes, I am taking in more green vegetables, more vitamin C. Yes, I am drinking even more water, making sure I'm always drinking some form of like a detox tea or something to make sure that I'm healthy. Because see, unlike some of you all know, I ain't going out and socializing with everybody in the world, but I get outside and I breathe me some air every damn day. And because I heard God say it to me plainly, and energy workers, you would agree with this, The other day, I had a really emotional day because I'm an empath, and God was like, go outside and walk with no shoes on. And I just let the earth soak in my feet. These are the things that people should be doing right now. And guess what? Individuals that ain't 100% down with the cause and don't hear it, if you put the message out there while people are afraid, they will begin to entertain potential options because, see, people are afraid. People are afraid of the government. They are afraid that this is all a bunch of bull crap. And that's why, even though people are dying in droves in New York, they would want to take a mystery remedy drug for malaria and put it in the heart of fucking Detroit, where they've already got it documented that 10 black men will surely die. Why ain't you, if it's a drug that's possibly going to help, take it to New York, beta on they asses, where it's a I was finna say a conglomerate, but where it's just a whole bunch of it's just a melting pot of cultures. But no. That's not what we gonna do. So I'm just saying, people know, but they're afraid to say. You want to know why people won't say? Because, see, the thing about it is, if I, for instance, I'll just go to a totally different slant. If I have a child that can't read, and I know that I probably should spend more time doing homework with them, but my pride is high, I'm not going to say that it's my fault. I'm going to say that it's the teacher's fault. I'm going to say it's the school system's fault. Because, see, if I can blame somebody else, then I don't have to be embarrassed. Or another reason is because sometimes we don't want to say who's really at fault, because then we know that there's nothing that we can do. If we feel powerless, then we feel weak. Because if we say it's the government and then we aren't standing up, and I'm not just talking about some fucking voting, because you vote for representation to do whatever the hell it is they doing right now. Y'all keep on wanting to talk about Trump and dog his ass. If Trump is in control, then why were the Republicans and the Democrats going back and forth about your damn stimulus check in the first place? He's one man. You guys fucking went to school. It's called the system of checks and balances. He's a fucking puppet. He's the token boy for the term of his presidency to be the fall guy for whatever the fuck the powers that be already had on their mind. So yeah, I know I went completely left field. I think some of you all kind of were curious and you want to know where the hell I stood anyway. But in times like right now, where people's brains are curious, especially my health and wellness people, my energy workers and shit, why y'all ain't out there promoting, saying what the real deal is and what people need in order to be able to get through this crisis? Talking more about meditation and yoga. What's all these damn mudras and shit y'all do? And other people, y'all got your places where you're guilty as well. You know, I could go into the financial institutions or whatever, but that's my mini rant for today. And so whoever you are, whatever it is that you have to offer, and however it is that you're not showing up to make a difference in this world, why the hell aren't you doing it? And when in the hell are you gonna start? Okay, so I love you guys. If you're not showing up, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing with your business, and you sitting there sleepwalking, then that's why you need to go ahead and get your ticket for the Business Mastery Summit, because you're going to see what it looks like to have 20 powerful women that aren't taking no for an answer. All right, we're not taking no for an answer. Matter of fact, let me read this definition to you for what determined means. Maybe some of y'all need a little bit of inspiration so that you can get a different level of fight. According to August Crenshaw, the definition of determined is even when they say no, even when it looks like things are not working, even when I am exhausted, even when others say I can't, I don't just put forth some effort. I go so damn hard people question my sanity. That, my friend, is the definition of determination. Those are the kind of people that you want to be connected to. See you at the summit. You guys enjoy your day. Thank you always for giving me your ear. Hope you were able to tolerate me. Nah, I don't want people that tolerate me. Hopefully you love the message. All right. I love you. I'm out of here. Deuces.
Thank you for joining me today. Remember to cultivate a mindset that is biased towards taking action. No bitching, whining, or complaining. Here, our mantra is, real women don't bitch, we get shit done. See you next week as I continue to bring you what you need to keep your head in the game and beast your business. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Would you like a specific topic covered? Have a question you would like answered live? Then head on over to realwomendon'tbitchpodcast.com. Subscribe to my email list, hit me up, and I got you. Interested in being a guest speaker? You walk the walk? Then you can sign up on the website too. This is your #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs, Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless, signing out. Deuces!
Inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in